Hey guys, today I am trying a bunch of new makeup on. Well, this first one isn't that new. This first one isn't that new. This is the Dr. Jart Premium Beauty Balm. I actually tried this on for you guys when it first came out a while ago, and I really enjoyed it. And Dr. Jart sent me all four, I think there's four shades, all four of the shades. So I thought I would go ahead and use it for you again, now that we are kind of in that spring, summertime, and this has an SPF 40. So I thought it was a little bit more appropriate to try for you now. And I have it in the shade Fair Light. I also have Light Medium. In case this is too light, we can pull that one out, but we'll be trying that one on. Jones Road has come out with loose powder, so we'll be trying that. I have Light and untinted. They also sent over their powder brush, which I'm really excited to try. I have also, this is not new, and I had this for so long, and then I finally decluttered it, and then Clé de Peau sent me their bronzer. I love this bronzer. The tone is so beautiful. This is probably the first bronzer I ever used that had a peachy tone versus something that was very coppery or orange or just too like Oompa Loompa. This one had just a really nice soft peach tone to it, and I loved it. So I'm excited to use this again today. Bobbi Brown has come out with their Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks, but double-ended, which is really awesome. So the official name is Dual-Ended Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, and they sent over all the shades, so we're gonna try that. Thrive Cosmetics has come out with a new mascara, the Liquid Lash Volumizer Mascara. Now, we all know Thrive Cosmetics, original mascara, the one that's so popular, the one that's tubing. So I'm really excited to try this one. I also have the brand new Westman Atelier Eye Kohl pencils, I believe they're called. I'm sorry, the full name is I Love You Eye Pencil. So I've got two shades here, the black and the brown, basically. And then I saw some Louboutin lipsticks pop up on Nordstrom, and they had this shade that, of course, caught my eye. It's called My Orange. And we're gonna give that a shot. Let's just take a look at this shade. Ooh, yes. Yes, this is such a Michele shade, especially for the summertime. So we'll be trying that as well. So let's get started with the Dr. Jart. Here's what the packaging looks like. So it's not a squeezy bottle. This is actually hard. And then there is a pump top at this end. And I remember really liking the texture of this beauty balm. It's very creamy, and it's very blurring when you put it on. So this again is the Fair Light shade, and I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. Oh yeah, I think the Fair Light is perfect. I thought maybe it was gonna look a little bit too chalky at first, but now that I've worked it in, this is definitely the right shade for me. I'm gonna squeeze out actually a little bit more and apply it to my forehead here. So my assistant, Zeta, she has been using the shade Medium, and every time she comes in, I'm like, oh my God, what's on your skin? And she's like, it's that Dr. Jart Premium Beauty Balm. She wears a shade Medium, and she loves it. She just puts that on. She doesn't put on any other makeup, and it looks so good. I mean, she's beautiful, but like, it just makes her skin look really blurred, like really like filtered. Okay, so there's the beauty balm all over. Yeah, it's really smoothing. Definitely have to remember to use this summer. This is a really nice one. Would be even better if I blended it in properly. All right, next for powder, we've got the Jones Road Loose Powder. So I've got light and untinted. The light looks like there's a little bit of a light flesh tone in there. And then the untinted looks white in the container. So I think, well, let's try both. Maybe we'll do untinted on one side and then the light on the other, and we'll compare. All right, so the packaging is one of those that turns, and then there's like sifter holes in there. So I'm starting with the untinted, and I'm just going to tap some out into the cap here. I'm gonna take the Jones Road powder brush, and okay, so on the right side of my face, I'm using the untinted. Wow, I did not use a lot of powder. I picked up very little, and it is quite mattifying. Okay, I tend to get very sweaty, so this is gonna be really nice. But here it is without any powder, and here it is with powder. Wow, very effective. Okay, you do not need a lot of this powder. Now let's try light. I'm gonna try not to knock as much powder out. Okay. Plenty. Okay, this is about all I'm using, just FYI. Very little. Okay, so this side has light and this side has untinted. I see a little bit of the tint down here. So again, this is untinted and then this is tinted. I wonder if you guys can see the warmth that it kind of added, just a little bit. But yeah, extremely mattifying. I mean, it brought down pretty much all the shine from that Beauty Balm and I used so little of that powder. I think I'm trying to decide which side I like more. I think the untinted side, well, it's untinted, so it doesn't do much for my complexion. The light, I think, actually, I don't know, kind of gives a little bit more life to my skin, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll probably opt to use the light in the future. I tend to like powders that leave a little bit of like a very subtle satin sheen to my skin, as you guys know, like my Kogendo Natural Lighting Powder. Of course, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, except for that one. So this one, it's a little matte for my taste, but I do think it's gonna be really good for the summertime. All right, let's play with the Clé de Peau bronzer. So this is the Bronzing Powder Duo in the shade number 1. I think they have 2 shades, and you can see that this is a split pan between a lighter and a deeper shade. There is also a little brush underneath, which I won't be using. I like to use a really big fluffy bronzing brush. And in fact, I may just continue using this Jones Road one. So I'm just gonna stick my brush into both shades. I'm not going to be precious about it. And I think you'll be able to see the peachy tone once I apply it. I don't think you can see it in the pan too much. I'm just gonna start at my temples here and then work it into my cheeks. Do you see the peachiness? Oh, it's so beautiful. Get it in my hairline there. There is a really slight, like Clé de Peau rose scent to this. It's really, really light though. I didn't even smell it until I started kind of applying it everywhere. This is the perfect bronzer to double as a blush. You guys have heard me say this often. I'll be looking for like a really nude blush and I end up reaching for a bronzer. And this is perfect. Perfect for what I am looking for when I do that. Perfect. All right, so that is the Bronzing Powder Duo from Clé de Peau. Oh, I didn't talk about this in my intro. The Say Glow Sculpts. I did a shorts on this where I swatched and talked about all 5 of these shades. I really, really enjoy the texture and the formula and this product basically in general. So there's 5 shades. The 2 lightest shades I can use as highlight. Let me pull those out for you. So this one is Quartz Glow. And I'll do a quick little swatch here. So it's a teensy bit deep for me. So if I have a tan or if I have a lot of bronzer going on, I think I can use this as a highlight. You know, it'll like work up from the bronze really nicely. And then there is one called Pink Glow. And this one is like just a really nice highlight for my cheeks. So here is Pink Glow. It's a little bit on the cooler side. So when I'm doing kind of a bronzy look, I do think this one, it just stands out a little bit more than I like, but this is really great if I'm doing like a cool toned look. And then the 2 next shades I can use as blush. So there is Mauve Glow. Really stunning. We have Peach Glow, and that is super bright. Perfect for the summertime kind of blush. The deepest shade, I think is a little bit too deep for me. I can use it kind of as like a bronze topper, but I think it really deepens up. Here, let me do a swatch. It is a very, very deep color. And again, I think just a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but there's Bronze Glow. I mean, absolutely gorgeous on a deeper skin tone. Just a little too deep for me. So I think today for blush, I'm gonna use Peach Glow because I have that super bright Louboutin lipstick. I think that'll be a really nice match. So here it is again, Peach Glow. And Say actually sent the double brush over with these glow sculpts, and I didn't use it in my shorts because I just forgot. I forgot about it. So I'm gonna try the brush today. So it's dual-ended, and one side has like a flat cheek brush, and then this side is like a round, almost looks like a really large like eyeshadow blender brush. So I'm gonna start with this flat side and just pick up a little bit of this product because it is really well pigmented. And brush it on. I am brushing this on over powder, and it seems to be working fine. I'm not really disturbing the product underneath, so that's good. That looks really, really nice. It looks like such a natural flush. Right there. I would normally put on more blush, but I'm gonna resist. So those are the Say Glow Sculpts. I love them. I love the texture. I love how easy they are to work with. I love that they all have this little bit of sheen. So if you don't want to highlight, I don't think you have to. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of the, not the pink glow, the quartz glow. Yeah, this one that's a little bit more golden. I'm gonna use this smaller side. I'm just gonna put a little bit like right here. Yeah, just kind of like highlight the highlight. Highlight the highlight in this blush. Gorgeous. All right. All right, let's move on to eyes. I don't have any new brow stuff. I guess I'll just continue using my Persona Swipe Up Brow Gel in charcoal. And now we've got all of these dual-ended longwear cream shadow sticks to choose from. This one is really appealing to me because it kind of matches my dress a little bit. This one is, let's see, espresso. Oh, the cap is a little different. Okay. This is like deep brown. I was wondering if it was more of like a taupe like this. Okay, I think that's a little bit deep for what I'm looking for. So a lot of these shades are existing shades that they just have put in this packaging basically, which I think is really great, especially in the summertime when we're traveling a little bit more. It's really nice not to have to pack as much. Like every little bit helps. And I'm not sure if they did this with all of them. A lot of the dual-ended sticks seem like they've done like a metallic on one side and then one of their mattes on the other, which is genius. It's almost like all you need. Like this one has bark, which is like a matte deep brown, and then the other side is pink steel, which is this really beautiful metallic pink. Oh, how pretty. Okay. Let me do swatches of all of these dual-ended sticks. So I'll like pair up the swatching there for you. So the first one is pink copper and cashew, platinum pink, antique rose. Then we have golden pink and then taupe. Next we have pink mercury and then nude beach. Next we have rusted pink and then cinnamon. Then we have bronze pink and then espresso. And then finally we have pink steel and bark. So I think I'm going to use the first one, which is pink copper and cashew, because I'm looking for something warm. A lot of these are like on the pink cooler side. And because I have like this peachy cheek and I'm going to be using that bright orange lipstick, I think I should go for something warm. And this one I think will fit the bill. So pink copper does have a little bit of a copper tinge to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe that pretty much all over my lid. And these I would definitely work one eye at a time. They do set down. They are a long wear. And once they set down, they will not budge. There is the pink copper. I wonder if I want to do this just all over. Do like a one and done. Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna apply it to the outer corner too, and then blend with my finger. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna use the cashew as well because these are dual-ended sticks. So let me utilize the fact that there's two shades here. So here is cashew again. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the outer corner here. I don't think the shade is deep enough for me to actually add a little dimension, but let's see. Maybe a little bit. I think it adds dimension in that because it's matte, it just sort of, it looks different from the pink copper. You know, like there's a shift there with the light. It's kind of cool. I've never done something quite so tonal between two shades. Like they're completely different tones. The cashew is obviously more brownish yellow, and then the pink copper has a little bit of pink. It has that warmth. They're not, like in terms of depth, they're not that different, but yeah, that's really neat. That's a really interesting pairing. I like that. All right, so those are the dual-ended longwear cream shadow sticks from Bobbi Brown. Let's move on to Westman Atelier and try out these I Love You eye pencils. I'm gonna use the shade brown, or brun, if you will, and of course in Westman Atelier style, very beautiful light gray matte barrel with a gold tone cap. These are definitely pencils to sharpen. These do not come with a sharpener. This looks like a very straightforward brown pencil. That went on very smoothly. So I'm just gonna add this to my waterline and then over my lashes also. Okay, there it is applied, not applied. I do wonder if these set down, so I'm gonna kind of just leave that alone while I apply it to the other eye. And then we'll come back and see if I can like smudge it. Oh, well, I can still smudge what I swatch on the back of my hand, so maybe these don't set down completely. But if you're looking for a smudgy eyeliner, these could be the one for you. They don't get really messy. All right, well, I'll have to test those out. I will keep you guys updated. So those are the I Love You eye pencils from Westman Atelier. Let's try this Liquid Lash Volumizer Mascara from Thrive. Just gonna curl my lashes first. So Liquid Lash Extensions. This is the original tubing mascara from Thrive. This is the Liquid Lash Volumizer. So the tube is a little bit different. This is the new one. It has a little bit more of a shape to it. It's not straight up and down. Let's see what the brush looks like. So we have like a fluffy volumizing brush to be expected. And oh, how interesting. It's kind of flat. It is flat. And then one side has longer bristles and the other has shorter bristles. Yeah, their original mascara has like a plastic wand. All right, let's check this out. Oh, this is in the shade, what shade did they send me? Rich Black. I don't know if this is a tubing mascara. Let me take a look at this box here. Okay, definitely volumizing. I don't know that volumizing mascaras are my favorite. You guys have heard me say over and over again, I really like the ones that are separating and lengthening, that keep the curl in my lashes. Otherwise, I feel like volumizing mascaras can be very clumpy, but this one isn't bad. Not too bad. Well, let me see if I can find on here whether or not this is a tubing mascara. Oh, they do have a nice tip back here. Use the shorter bristles of the brush first to coat the lashes, then use the longer bristles to comb it through and fan out your lashes. Use the shortest bristles on the tip of the brush to apply to the lashes close to the inner corner of your eyes. I totally did not do that. Let's try this again. So this is the shorter side. And then I'm gonna flip it, comb through. I don't know if that made too much of a difference. I also have the worst lashes in the entire world, so it's my fault, I'm sure. I barely have lashes to brush through. Yeah, this is what happens when I use volumizing mascaras. Let me try and comb that through. Okay, I got out that clump. Yeah, definitely volumizing. My lashes look a lot thicker. All right, well, that is the new Liquid Lash Volumizer Mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. And last but certainly not least, we're gonna be trying the new Louboutin Rouge Louboutin lipstick. It's a silky satin on the go lipstick. So it is, you know, of like a petite size, especially compared to the original Louboutin lipsticks, which, you know, long, pointed, they look like little daggers. It's also very, very light. And I appreciate that because this is kind of like a travel idea. However, it feels really, really light. So it kind of feels a little cheap, a little chintzy, but you can see they didn't really compromise on the Louboutin look. So that's nice. We've got red on the inside of the cap. And then here is the shade My Orange. Let me do a swatch. Ooh, very pigmented. I really am a big fan of Louboutin lipsticks. I've always had really good luck with their lipsticks. Their lip gloss, very, very nice. All right, there is My Orange. That is fluorescent orange color. Wow, I love it. You guys know I go gaga over orange lipsticks, especially in the summertime. I just think they're so much fun. Does it make my teeth look yellow? Not bad. Well, that is it for this trying new makeup video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.